Namaste, friends. I'm Miss Alyssa. And I'm Miss Lindsay. And today, we're going to be taking you on a yoga journey through the story, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Let's get started. Every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot, but the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not. The Grinch hated Christmas the whole Christmas season. Now, please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. It could be his head wasn't screwed on just right. So let's roll on it. Make sure your head's screwed on just right. Very good. It could be perhaps that his shoes were too tight. Oh, let's bend down and touch your shoes. But I think that the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes just too small. Let's put your hand on your heart. Whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood there on Christmas Eve hating the Who's. And they're hanging their stockings, he snarled with a sneer. Tomorrow is Christmas. It's practically here. Then he growled with his Grinch fingers nervously drumming. I must find some way to stop Christmas from coming. For tomorrow, he knew all the Who girls and boys would wave bright and early, and they'd rush for their toys. Let's run in place and rush for our toys. Oh, the noise. Oh, the noise. That's the one thing he hated. Noise. Then the Who's, young and old, would sit down to feast. Now let's sit in our chair pose. Very good. With our feet together, and let's pretend to feast. And they'd feast, and they'd feast, and they'd feast. They would feast on Who pudding and rare Who roast beast, which was something the Grinch couldn't stand in the least. And then they do something he liked least of all. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, would stand close together with Christmas bells ringing. They'd stand hand in hand, and the Who's would start singing. Let's get into our Who singing pose, which is mountain pose. We're gonna put our hands out and our chest up, and we're gonna sway. And they'd sing, and they'd sing, and they'd sing. They'd sing, and they'd sing, and they'd sing. And the more the Grinch thought of this Who Christmas sing, the more the Grinch thought, I must stop this whole thing. Then he got an idea. An awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea. Just what to do, the Grinch laughed in his throat. And he made a quick Santa Claus hat and a coat. And he chuckled and clucked. What a great Grinchy trick. With this coat and this hat, I look just like Saint Nick. All I need is a reindeer. The Grinch looked around. But since reindeer were scarce, they were none to be found. But did that stop the Grinch? No! The Grinch simply said, I can't find a reindeer. I'll make one instead. So he called his dog Max. Then he took some red thread and he tied a big horn to the top of his head. Let's do downward dog for Max the dog. So, we're going to take our feet like this. We're going to bend down and touch your toes. And you're going to walk out. bags and some old empty sacks on our ramshackle sleigh, and he hitched up old Max. Then giddy up, the Grinch said, and the sleigh started down towards the homes where the Who's lay a snooze in their town. So we are going to do our sled post. We're going to get down on our bottoms and spread our feet out like this. We're going to pretend like we're driving a sleigh. So we're going to go, whoa, over here to this side. Whoa, over here to this side. We're going to lean back, whoa, and then all the way forward. All their windows were dark, quiet snow filled the air, and all the Who's were all dreaming sweet dreams without care. When he came to the first little house on the square, "This is stop number 1, the old Grinchy Claus hissed, and he climbed up to the roof, empty bags in his fist. Let's keep climbing. Use our climbing arms and legs. Very good job." He slid down the chimney. Oh, a rather tight pinch, but if Santa could do it, then so could the Grinch. He only got stuck for a moment or two, then he stuck his head out of the fireplace flue. "These stockings," he said, "are the first thing to go." Great, so we're going to put one leg out, and then we're going to take this arm and reach the opposite way, and we're going to grab every present. Are you ready? Pop guns. And bicycles. Roller skates. Drums. Checkerboards. Tricycles. Popcorn. And plums. And then he stuffed them in the bags. Then the Grinch very nimbly stuffed all the bags one by one up the chimney. "And now," gritted the Grinch, "I will stuff up the tree." All right, now we're going to do our tree pose. Put our hands up in the air and our foot right here. For tree. And the Grinch grabbed the tree and he started to shove, when he heard a small sound, like the coo of a dove. He turned around fast, and he saw a small Who, Cindy Lou Who, was not more than 2. "Santa Claus, why? Why are you taking our Christmas tree? Why?" But you know, that old Grinch was so smart and so slick. He thought up a lie, and he thought it up quick. "Why, my sweet little tot," the fake Santa Claus lied. "There's a light on this tree that won't light on one side. So I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear. I'll fix it up there." So let's put one of our hands out like this. "And then I'll bring it back here." Let's put our arms out like this. And then let's push our arms back for a nice opener. Look at this. And his feather flew to the child, and he patted her head. He got her a drink, and he sent her to bed. And when Cindy Lou Who went to bed with her cup, he went to the chimney and he stuck the tree up. Oh. It was 1:15. All the Who's still in bed. All the Who's still snooze. While he packed his sled, let's lift our arms higher with each item he puts in his sled. Packed it up with their presents He started to grow, but this sound wasn't sad. Why, this sound sounded merry. It couldn't be so, but it was merry. Very!
He stared down at Whoville. Let's stare down, look down, grab. Good job. The Grinch popped his eyes. Then he shook when he saw a shocking surprise. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing without any presents at all.
Do you remember the Who pose? Where they sing, we spread our feet out, put our hands down and sway. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came. Somehow or another, it came just the same. And then the Grinch, with his Grinch feet, ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so? It came without ribbons, it came without tags, it came without packages, boxes, or bags. And then he puzzled 3 hours till his puzzler was sore. Ugh. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before.
Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more.
And what other men? Well, in Whoville they say
That the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day. We're going to put our hands to our heart and we're going to open it in 3 stages to show our heart growing 3 sizes. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, and then stretch our hands back.
and then his heart didn't feel quite so tight. He whizzed with his